for the hilarious Mary-Devon Dupuy, everybody. Yeah.
A lot of people went to Catholic school in New Orleans. I'm one of them. I went to Catholic school, and we had, obviously, like all schools, even public schools in this great state, we had abstinence-only sex education, but Catholic schools went real moral with it, so they called us whores when we were like 10. Not really, but like, it was this big thing. We were going to have the sex talk for the first time in 4th grade. You have it every year, you have a sex talk, and it's in religion class. And all that they told us was they showed us a picture of a diagram of a man and a woman's genitalia, just like a medical diagram, like just the insides. And then they told us that if we did it before we got married, then we were going to go to hell. And we were just like, huh, okay. I was like, I have some questions. I know it feels good when I lean up against counters, but where is my vagina? Like, I have no idea where the hole was. Which was a big problem when I started my period at that school, and then went to the nurse, and after not telling me where the hole to put the tampon is, she hands me a fucking tampon, and she didn't even give me like the instructions in the box. She was just like, here you go, and like Wild West music played, and I was just like, what the fuck are you? And so without any other, my only other sexual experience was humping a couch. So I just, that's how you learned too? So I just wedged it in between my labia like a hot dog, and then just bled everywhere until my mom explained my body to me. And then fast forward to 6 years later, I still don't have that many friends, but I've learned that boys like you if you give them hand jobs. Okay, so I'm like, you're my friend, sort of. It was an all-girls school, and so we have sex ed again, and it's gotten way more moral, way more details. We have speakers coming in with a guitar. They're trying to make abstinence cool, which seems like a very weird pursuit. And so they're explaining to us, this girl's basically telling us that even if we do hand and mouth stuff, we're still gonna go to hell. Like, she started crying. She's like 22 years old, and she starts crying. She's like, even if you don't have sex, you can still ruin your relationship with Christ. And in my head, I'm like, okay, you gave some guy a toothy blowjob. He told you were bad at it, and then you were like, I'm going to church. And then after this weird acoustic guitar day with these two freaks, they have a piece of gum. And remember, it's an all-girls school. Anyone who's been around a bunch of teenage girls knows that, like, all we do in the absence of men is just chug ranch dressing. Like, it's just all id. You know what I mean? It's whatever we want. And they had a piece of gum, and they handed it to the first girl in the row. They're like, okay, now you put this gum in your mouth. After that gum's been in your mouth, does the girl next to you want the gum? And the goal is, in their minds, that we're going to be like, oh, the gum is my body, and if I let someone fuck it, no one will marry me. But the gum got like 16 girls deep. Before they had to be like, okay, you don't understand the point of the exercise. You're all whores. I'm going to say one thing real quick. I now work at a French immersion school, which is great. I do aftercare. I'm not like a teacher. And there's a whooping cough outbreak right now, which pisses me off so much because it means that if 3rd graders have whooping cough, it means that people aren't vaccinating their fucking babies. And it's infuriating because, first of all, my immune system is threatened by me all the time. And second of all, I'm like, you don't want your kids to be autistic, but you send them to a fucking French immersion school?